Of the United National Transport Union, UNTU, are back at work at Transnet. This following the 2 weeks of the downing of tools at that company pertaining to the wage disagreements. But yesterday we saw UNTU coming through to sign a 6% wage agreement with the employer, this making way for the strike action to really be ceased where UNTU is concerned. They are a majority union at Transnet and have been negotiating at the bargaining council alongside Satawu members under the auspices of the CCMA, and we saw them breaking through and going alone really around this 6% wage agreement that saw their members go back to work today. I'm going to invite into the conversation now the UNTU spokesperson, Kobus van Vuren, who'll just let us in on how things are going. We know very well that your members are back at work. It's an exciting time for Transnet, looking at the fact that it's been 2 weeks of nothing close to any productivity at that company. But we saw yesterday, as UNTU coming through to say that there's an agreement here that has been reached with the employer. Let us in on that agreement, what it entails, and if indeed your members are back at work today.
So we did sign a wage agreement with Transnet. This Transnet wage agreement includes a 6% increase in year 1, 5.5% in year 2, and a 6% in year 3. Further to that, it also includes the same types of increases in year 1, 2, and 3 on the medical allowance that the employees are getting. And as late as yesterday afternoon, we've also managed to push through an increase on the housing allowance that the members are getting. So as from year 2 and 3, the housing allowance would be increasing with the same percentage, 5.5 and 6%. And our members are back at work. I think it's an exciting time, not just for Transnet, but also for the economy. The economy can get back on track and the country can start moving forward.
Just a concern coming out of Satawu with them saying that as UNTU you've broken ranks and it's decided to really go at it alone in signing that 6% wage agreement, which is something that as unions you're not united to say that we're going with this this 6% agreement, but we're seeing that you guys are the majority union at Transnet and we saw you going at it alone. What is your response or reaction to what Satawu is claiming in terms of you breaking ranks and really going at it alone?
So what we must remember is that UNTU commenced the strike action alone. The start of the strike action was UNTU alone. Satawu only joined 4 days after. The fact that they have joined later has increased and intensified the strike action, but UNTU believes that the deal that we've been able to broker is closer to the cost of living increases that our people are facing than the 1% that was originally proposed by Transnet. So unions disagree on positions sometimes. We look at the macro picture, we look at the state of the economy and the impact that a protracted strike might have on the rest of the economy, including potential job losses. Further to that, we've taken the proposal to our members. Our members have mandated, and they have mandated that we accept the offer.
And then just finally on my end, then where does this leave you and the members of Satawu? Because we saw you there at the bargaining council united, but at the end, UNTU went at it alone. And what does this also mean for issues of productivity, with them saying that you might be a majority of a union there at Transnet, but they occupy strategic positions that would still see their impact felt at that entity?
So they're talking about the ports, and just to clarify, their representativity within the port area is 36%, UNTU is at 42%. So we're still the majority union in TPT as well. With regards to their protracted strike action, because as a majority union we have signed the agreement, their strike basically becomes unprotected now. And we foresee that they might be returning to work in the next couple of days.